Good morning, friends. Okay, so it's bright and early in the morning. Well, maybe not like real early, but I think it's around like 9 something. I don't really know. Okay, so here for our movie review. This is the one that I've been wanting to do for I don't know how long. Maybe I already even did it and don't even remember way back when I first started, but I want to insert a little clip of the trailer, part of the trailer, and I did want to insert some photos of the beautiful buildings that were creative. We'll put it like that. Because I don't want to give away too much yet. Okay, so I will see. I can do it. It's just that I have a lot of problems uploading it, and it can go up to like hours. So yeah, that's when I call it quits, and then I just give you guys this version. That's why most of my videos lately haven't had anything else in them. Okay. So anyway, we're already a minute into it, and I didn't tell you that it's episode 98. We're almost there, guys. Okay, so we are doing, and everyone already knows the movie. I'll tell you that right now. House of Wax, and we're doing the 2005 version. As you guys know, there was, I think, 2 others maybe. I don't know. There's been so many different type things on this. I remember in the 80s my parents watching one that was very similar to this, and I searched for it for a really long time, like 10 years ago. Never found it and finally gave up. I did, of course, however, already had seen this. I've seen this movie many times. It's a horror slasher, although I don't really feel like I get the part that's a slasher, but that's not like, it's not like one of the stupid slashers, or that's all it's about. This is about A-list celebrities are on the movie, at least 4, and I love the storyline. I love the buildings. I'm trying not to say too much, just in case there's somebody out in there that has not seen that. Like my mom, who I just called and reminded her to go watch it on Tubi tonight. Okay, guys? Watch it on Tubi today, please. Because this is the last day that it's free. And this doesn't normally happen. I've been searching for this movie for a while lately on apps, and it's not free anywhere. So they always want you to pay. So I've watched it a couple times on Tubi, and I've been telling my mom, doesn't listen. So I just told her, tonight is the last night. It does expire today. Unfortunately, I wish they would just stay on there completely. But anyway, so this movie was 1 hour and 53 minutes. And Google gives it 85%, so that's pretty good, I think, for Google rating. I'd go higher, of course, but 85 is like really up there anyway. So anyway, it is known for being twisted and atmospheric and suspenseful. Okay, so just in case anybody in the world doesn't know, it is about a group of college friends, and they get car problems, they get stranded, and there's really nothing around other than this town that's like, I believe, 15 miles away from where they get stranded. And so they go there to find help. And the town is, it looks like it's one of those like perfect little towns. It's really cute. The town right away, has the houses and the gas station, car repair place, the convenience store, church, movie theater, and a bunch of other things, like just regular stores to shop in and everything. And you see people in the church. You see a lady, looking out her window, which I do have a picture of, which I hope to put in here. And then, of course, there's the huge, I believe it's 2 levels of the Wax Museum, which is just unbelievable. Just crazy. So anyway, when you look it up in the thing, online, it says that it it's abandoned. So I guess it is abandoned. I mean, it looks like it, but I don't know if that's the correct terminology for it, only because of what happens there. But anyway, it's all being run by brothers. I'm not gonna say how many. I will say though, online it says that it's run by twins, which is partially true. There are twins that I believe were separated at birth, and when I mean separated at birth, spoiler alert, at birth. So, one got the face, and anyway, so this small town, it looks so inviting, and but the only thing is, it seems not to be how it appears. So like, she starts out and she goes into the church, and it looks like they're having a funeral service. But are they? Like, it's just, I'm not going to answer my own question because obviously I know the answer. I'm just trying to give a little background here. I'm trying so hard not to do spoiler alerts. This movie is a tough one, though, because it's one I want to dive right into. So anyway, great cast, A-listers, like I said. And I'm just going to do the 4 ones that I felt were the main ones, most famous to me at the time. To keep in mind that this is from 2005, so it's 2023. They're a little older now, but they are all about my age. So in 2005, I was also their age. So when I first watched it, it wasn't like they were, kids. So I'm gonna go with Elijah Cuthbert. She plays Carly Jones. Main female. Chad Michael Murray. He's the, I feel, main male in the movie. He plays Nick Jones. So, to answer your question, no relationship. They are brothers and sister. I believe they're twins. Brother and sister twins. And they're really cute as twins. Like, I really like that, how protective he is of her. And then Paris Hilton, as everybody knows, is in it. And she's playing the character Paige Edwards, and is very known for this movie. Like, I don't think she's in a lot of movies. I mean, she's known for being famous, like, famous for being famous and for having money. But this was one movie she was actually in. Spoiler alert, everyone already knows it. She does, like, a few, like, sexual type scenes, and then dies and almost has like a knife go straight up, like right there, like very Paris Hilton. Sorry. And then Jared, I always forget how to say his last name, but Padalecki is also in it. Isn't he the guy from like Supernatural or something like that? I never really watched it. He's famous also. Anyway, he plays the character of Wade, which is, what's her name? Carly's so he's her boyfriend in the movie. But the whole thing's really down to the 2 Jones, we'll say. Okay. Let me give you my warnings of things to watch out for, because there are a few. Because like I said, it is a slasher. So we're gonna go with dog and cat. I do not believe so. However, there is a dead deer all over the place. There is a scene in the very beginning of the movie, and they can't stand the smell. She decides to go look. She falls down the thing and lands in just blood and dead animals and a mannequin hand, like, cut off like this. Okay. So, anyway, the scene is awful. It is disgusting and, unnecessary. I don't think it was necessary, honestly, but, yeah. So, there's a scene of just what they call, like, dead roadkill in a lovely pile covered in blood and disgusting and definitely upsetting for animal lovers. And then for bug, I think this is one of the first times I'm really saying this, but I'm gonna go with yes, because there's not like crazy scenes with it, but there are scenes with it. So I'm gonna give some spoiler alerts here. There's a scene this is just an example. So the guy like gets rid of one of the wax figures, like hits it or cuts it, whatever, and the head cracks, and out comes all the bugs and everything that have been living in there for God knows how many years. And yeah, so there are scenes like that with the bugs. It's actually pretty nasty. It affected me, and bugs don't normally affect me. But for drugs, I tried to remember. I do not believe so. I know there was alcohol 100%. I know there was cigarettes 100%, but I don't think there was any drugs. I do not believe so. I believe they were only smoking cigarettes. So excessive gore, yes, it's like all over the place in this movie. Violence and death, yes. Like, of course, everyone wants to die in these horror slasher movies, right? So clowns, no. Although the one twin, like I said, his face is completely deformed, so he wears like a mask thing over it, but he doesn't look like a clown. Vomit, I went back and checked for that also, because I know they said, I remember one of them saying, I think I'm gonna vomit. I think it might have been Paris Hilton. I keep forgetting their character names, that's why I'm using their real names, and I think more people can identify with that anyway. And I believe when they're walking down there towards the deer or something, she says something along the lines that she's gonna vomit. But no, I do not believe anyone actually vomits. For blood, yes, there's so many scenes and so many different ways of it. For gross scenes, yes, it's some of the scenes are, a lot of the scenes are taken way too far. Other than when you find out, the spoiler alert, big time, when you find out that the mannequins of wax are real people, those are pretty graphic when you see the inside. But other than that, but that I understand, I agree with, because I feel like you kind of had to see it, but to understand it better. But for a lot of the other gross scenes, they were really unnecessary, but it was still an excellent movie. Okay, so for hospital scenes, no, just an ambulance. For mental institutions, no. Like I said, it's all based on a small town that is built out of wax, along with one regular house, I believe. So suicide, no. Shaky cam, no. Abortion, no. Rape, no. Sexual content, yes, of course. Paris Hilton does a lovely car scene, and then does another lovely tent scene, but no nudity. She managed to keep some clothes on, but other than that, that's the only really content of that. So I think that's like the whole thing. I do want to say a few things, but I would like to say my stars. 5, of course 5. Come on, it's House of Wax. I give this movie 5 stars, happily. And I strongly suggest you watch it on Tubi. If you haven't seen it, you have to see it. If you have seen it, I would go back and watch it real fast just to see it again, because it'll probably be a while before it's back on one of the apps. Okay, real quick, and I know this is boring and I'm already into like 14 minutes. I don't know if this is even going to happen, but this is like a little like disclaimer or whatever. I wanted to put a video and photos into this video. I had a lot of trouble because of my space in my card, which I know I can fix. I haven't done it yet. So if these do appear, if they don't, then you can just ignore this. If these do appear, please take in mind I take no credit for it. They were all from the actual movie via Tubi, via the movie. Okay, so that's my little copyright thing. Like, I do not take I did not take any of the photos. I did not take the trailer. I just did screenshots. So okay, I know that was boring, whatever. I don't really know what to say. I don't normally do that because of my phone. So please go watch the movie. 5 stars. Feel free to give me a like.